started the bus company with a van and a dream, and it's parlayed into a much larger situation than anybody could possibly imagine. Today we own 11 Greyhound buses and do Mount Rushmore, Custer State Park, and Crazy Horse Tour. We deal with two demographics of people. We deal with the newlyweds and the nearly deads, and we don't deal with a lot of families. So we tried to come up with something that families would be interested in, and so we seen one of these coaster cars and decided that we would look that over. My wife and I went to Germany and looked over the gondola coaster car chairlift type setting, and decided that in 2018 we would buy this chairlift and run it down into the valley. In the back of the chuck wagon we have a hole in the ground that's 65 feet deep, and so this chairlift flies down through that valley, and then we put 20 head of buffalo down there with targets on them. You ride down through the valley in the chairlift shooting at the buffalo and get a score when you get back up to the top, and it becomes very competitive. I think it'll be very hard for anybody with children to drive by the Fort Hays and drive by that valley with that chairlift and people riding down through the valley and shooting at buffalo and not come back and say, I want to try this thing. I don't think there's any plans to move Mount Rushmore. Now, if they move Mount Rushmore and people quit driving by our front gate, we're in trouble. But obviously we have 33,000 cars a day that go right beside this valley and can see this buffalo hunt, and we think it's going to be a major attraction in the Black Hills. We're banking on it, obviously. So. I'm one of those guys that bought an iPhone, and then I bought an iPad, and now I have to go off to high school to learn how to turn them on.